One away from Viper's Pit, Tom. I mean, that's devastating. If he had it online, he can flip this round in his favor completely. And the ult out of Forsaken, confirming exactly where he is. He hears the steps. The flash is hell. Oh, LEMMiNO gets away with the first. Forsaken has to take him down, and he does. A 4th kill for this man.
Was that the best Yoru clip you've ever seen? Probably not, and that's good, because that was only level 1 of 9, gathering info. Yoru's got the highest skill ceiling of any agents in Valorant, which means there are a million ways he can throw the game, but also 1,000 plays only he can make to carry the game. You're about to see just how many layers of deception and playmaking are possible with just one agent. On to level 2, creating chaos. Now, because Yoru is invincible and can cast his abilities freely in his ult, pros can sometimes get away with murder without even having to fire a gun.
He does, he might pop it here. Doesn't elect to. Then KO ultimate and a clean up into this A site as it is just TenZ getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, TenZ is scrambling and he just runs into the crosshairs at Dazzle.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Well, not for TenZ. Something tells me he wasn't very happy. Anyways, while the ult is a nice layer of protection, you don't always need it to be a pain in the ass.
Right at the last second. Shock dart forward. There's the gate crash. Drone coming up, tucks into the corner. It's a fake out. Pulls back away. Still just trying to hold the line here. Damage coming through. Giacomo now has the backstab. Jing gonna be taken out of the fray, and Forsaken gets encroached upon. Giacomo just swinging forward.
Just like in the first clip, Yoru throws the entire kitchen sink, this time at the defending Killjoy. Again, his goal is simple. Grab the Killjoy's attention so she can't deal with the other 2 attackers that are flanking her. Alright, enough about how Yoru sets up his teammates. I mean, he's a duelist after all. Let's take a look at some individual plays that pros have pulled off on Yoru. Level 3, slipping away. While any Yoru can hop into their ult and spaghetti vomit their abilities, it takes an experienced Yoru player to know when they need to hold S instead of W.
That's going here if you're DRX, but it's Meteor stepping in, and he finds one, Karen gets the other.
Buzz trying to take it down. Buzz trying to send out the flashes, and Lucky does manage to scrape right into that one as Buzz continues to open things up.
Notice how Buzz tosses his teleport ahead of time to give himself an escape. This actually wins him the clutch, and you'll see how in a second.
Carano's going to be here. That texture should be rotating back over, so now the plant going to be coming through. He's got the gate crash, it's taken back down short.
Buzz plants, then teleports away instantly. But did you notice the key detail? Let me play it again.
Got the gate crash, it's taken back down short.
Karon couldn't hear the TP. Now, because Karon was able to peek short and make sure Buzz couldn't run back, Gen G think that Buzz is stuck in U-Haul, which is why Karon was never expecting this.
Sets up another gate crash.
Flash remaining. Oh, takes him to the box. He gets the finisher. Buzz now on for the ace. I believe the 3rd that we've seen today in total, and he also has a dimensional drift. He's just going to pop it. Into the drift he goes, but Texture, he's got more than enough time to try to peel off of this one. He sends out the flash. He's got the off in hand. Buzz will be able to get it.
That was pretty sick. But how the hell do we level up from here? Well, we crank up the mind games. But before we get into level 4, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, War Thunder. War Thunder is the ultimate free-to-play vehicle combat game for both PC and console. Immerse yourself in the realistic sights and sounds of armored combat as you pilot your pick of their 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships. Not only are you in full control of your own vehicle of mass destruction, you're also given everything you need to dismantle your opponents thanks to War Thunder's detailed vehicle models and true-to-life damage calculations. And the best part of it all? The entire game is built on its own in-house engine, meaning the game will run buttery smooth on any device, which is crucial when you're going to war with 70 million players in War Thunder's various game modes, ranging from casual arcade to hardcore. Sign up using my link in the pinned comment below to play War Thunder for free today on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. All new and returning players who haven't played in 6 months will also receive a limited time only bonus pack across all platforms that includes multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decoration Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 full days of premium status. Thanks for clicking on the video, and thank you War Thunder for sponsoring it. In level 4, we'll take a look at Yoru's ability to deceive at a macro level. Plays that influence the outcome of the entire round, rather than an individual fight. Let's take a look.
Loud still answers back as they have the player advantage in this pistol round. TenZ trying to gain some more map control up towards short. No!
What? It's not supposed to work like that!
Okay, sorry. That clip was too good not to include. Anyways, while pros do occasionally get lucky, you can't just rely on dumb luck to carry you through your matches. So what do pros do to more reliably deceive their opponents? Let me show you.
Working towards the A orb, and here comes the dimensional drift from Giuliano. The flashes for the team to follow behind, and now she's been back at the site. Nightfall to come out too.
Oh, wow.
And she
It was all
TPs
a
towards
ruse.
B, my god.
It's all a fake. Giuliano single-handedly with Petra are able to just sell the fake completely. Cloud9, they've all rotated. It's a free plant for G2.
Side fakes like this are just one of many tricks that realistically any agent can attempt, but only Yoru can pull off without risking his life, thanks to the safety of his ult and teleport. They also work exceptionally well when you combo Yoru with other abilities that deny information. Foreshadowing. Moving on to level 5, the pick. Now up until this point, we haven't seen very many clips of Yoru taking aim fights. That's not because Yoru is afraid of getting shot, but it's because pro play is 70% brain and 30% aim. From here on out, realize that none of these plays are possible unless the Yoru also has competent aim. Let's take a look at how pros exploit the one thing Yoru can do better than any other agent, and that's forcing 1v1s.
Here's Yoru.
Hey, what about... I'm sorry. Who was that guy? Anyways, roll the clip.
Seeing the best brought out of some of these players. Grouped up towards B. Last chance. For another round into the bell of the 100 Thieves here. Sentinels would love a 10-2. And well, it's just carnage on display. Ult's rattled off. 10's behind him with a shorty.
Okay, pretty simple. Yoru C, Yoru kill. If you're someone who knows the limitations of Yoru very well, you can also get away with some disrespectful plays like this one.
Something.
Oh my gosh, here
There
we
he
go.
goes.
Who's next? Well, it ain't DRX because they aren't getting another round this half, it seems. It's Forsaken finds the spot. Oh, whoa, what?
Oh
in
my
the world?
God.
No flash just pops out. The disrespect against Mako.
Now admittedly, these plays are pretty risky, and pros don't usually like leaving things up to chance. Let's move on to something a little more reliable. Level 6, the pinch. Pinching with Yoru works like this. You send your portal or ult behind the defenders on site, you pop out as the rest of your team floods. Simple on paper, but way more difficult to pull off considering pros know and expect this exact play. But when it works, it's often the reason your team wins the round.
Nice feather in the cap to try to make these executes go. Looks like it's a similar kind of setup here.
Rush bit set. Take out as well. Thrash chasing in towards the site. Gets slowed up by that trap wire. And can't dive far enough into the back line. Actually get the kill there on the lock. And Flash coming through. However, it Buzz looking to find two. Picks him up. Different weapon. Sets up the gate crash on the exit. Spots Texture as well. Tries to go for the challenge, but Texture able to win out the fight.
A little overheat at the end, but taking out 2 defenders and getting the spike planted is plenty of value for Buzz's life. Now, pinching isn't something you can only do on attack. Defenders can do it as well. You just have to be a bit more creative in how you get behind them.
Gone again, practically the same position. And maybe expecting another peek coming out from Jing. Instead, the pace picked up from the remaining players through mid. The problem is, without that bathroom's control, it becomes a much tougher task to get a plant down. Durka will at least try and hold on.
Watch out! He just TP'd right behind! Enzo has fallen for the trickery once again, and no one is watching for Forsaken. It's left all onto Durka. Well, he'll take one down, but that is all she wrote.
Alright. This is still way too risky. I mean, the outcome is still dependent on a 50-50 aim duel. Let me show you how pros turn that 50-50 into an 80-20 in the Yoru's favor. It's time for level 7, coordinated combos. We're all familiar with the rush of dopamine we get when we peek into defenseless, blinded opponents. Now let's crank that up to 10 and see how pros basically spoon feed their Yoru free kills with almost zero risk.
We've seen Falcon show too much just yet on that defensive side, and well, again, Beepo's going to be kicking things off by just taking a ludicrous amount of space.
It's good information at this point. He's just harassing Frankie over on the back. The stun is going to come in, and he's even got the shorty to shut it down. That is bullying. That is harassment.
Okay, I guess that one doesn't really count because, well, he got stunned so hard he thought he was an attacker. Anyways, while stuns are great for inflicting confusion, that's really all they're good for, since you can and will still get one-tapped even if the enemy is stunned. So let's scrap the cosmetic stuns for something much more debilitating.
Ain't out of the woods just yet, though. They need more. They gotta keep finding this. Martin's going hunting. He's after you, Alpha. Run, boy, run. The paranoia was from so far away.
Omen Blind is perfect for picking off 1 or 2 players, but if the goal is to take sight, then the Deafen from Fade ult is sometimes all you need.
I can't imagine the defensive side is going to be terribly weak, but certainly some of the value will dissipate. There's the teleport towards the back, and now they can't hear anything. Well, at least most of them. Vac can, though. Vac knows, and he still gets taken down. Angel with a double.
2 or 3 players staring through that doorway, peeking through the keyhole, and they find what they're after.
Oh, did he not see Captain?
Oh, he's going to see when he turns around, it'll be fine. You see him towards the end here, comes out as well, straight away into a spray. Beautiful play from CNED, denying everything away from foot. They've only got 1 left standing.
So, turns out having a Yoru appear silently behind you is pretty OP. Now of course, pros being the nerds they are, found an even more elegant way to exploit this. On to level 8, the Astra tech. Level 8 consists of 1 combo and 1 combo only, Yoru's Dimensional Drift with Astra's Cosmic Divide. But rather than explaining how it works, let me just show you.
Spike's headed the other way.
That Spike's going towards A, exactly.
Gate crash once again up to A.
Oh, they've worked this out. They've actually got a set piece for this. I am baffled, and there's nowhere to run or hide.
By carving out a little cubby with the Astra wall, pros create another entry point from within the site itself. But wait, what if the defenders just run off site? Well, 2 things. 1, that still means the attackers take control of the site. And 2, giving up site isn't great when you're an attacking team playing post-plant.
Lose a bad round and then speed up the next.
The classic go of things, but again the ults are starting to come through. Nuki going to catch 1 though, that's big information on both sides, but speaking of information, Martin's going to see it all. Does he commit? It looks like he does! Wow. Oh my god! We wanted individual impact, we might have just had it!
Alright, so that's gotta be peak Valorant, right? Not quite. Coordinated plays are definitely key to a high caliber of professional Valorant, but it takes a whole different level of mastery to be able to create these plays without any help. Level 9, the solo carry. For those of you who are still here, thank you for watching, and if you're someone who just skipped to the end, more power to you, I guess. I can't really stop you. Okay, we've taken a look at 8 levels of Yoru mastery in professional Valorant, most of which have revolved around team play. Now, we throw almost everything out the window as we look at how pros carry on Yoru in the most Yoru way possible. Roll the tape.
He's going to be spammed in a smoke, an orbital strike, which means death, and a judge up close on the other side, which means death. He chose death. Not surprising considering the options, and Forsaken has just traded out his own decoy. Meadow gets the headshot on the wrong one.
Okay, that went by extremely quickly, so let me just highlight the 3 levels of mind games that you probably missed in just those 11 seconds. Viper throws a molly to deter the Showers push, but Forsaken has already flashed and popped his TP, threatening a fast push past the molly. Forsaken sends out his clone, but peeks in front of it, which baits the shot and reveals that the real Yoru is in Showers. In Viper's mind, this means the second pair of footsteps that he hears must be Yoru's teammate who is about to swing. But instead, Forsaken lets the clone catch up and peek the angle next, which catches Viper off guard and gives Forsaken the easy kill. Also take note of how he crouches into the spray here to avoid getting tapped through the clone. And now for our last clip, let's see how a pro clutches a 2v4 with a play he prepared 1 minute and 30 seconds in advance.
Althea is absolutely unleashing as well at the same time, still controlling over by Dish and that overextend. And now look what's remaining. Angel and Chow have to play it back in. That spike left deep far away, but both are unawares. But 2 more players very much aware now of Angel's position. Gonna have to just maybe temper the pace a little bit here. See if he can find a moment's punish. That was lovely. Good little bit of a bait coming out. Angel working through that utility. And away we go. Althea ignoring the first, looking for Shout. Spike gathered. This is lovely work from Angel. This is the bonus of having a Yoru. He's actually been able to recover this round.
I mean, the fake TP there completely baited Mr. Kinney. Had to hard clear that corner. And it's going to result in Angel actually retrieving the spike. They'll get it down, actually.
Okay, Fnatic have their work cut out. Now, they do have the rifle upgrades, though. You can see both of them have collected some on the way. Angel still controlling by tower.
Did you notice it? As Fnatic retake the site, Angel pops the clone in B main, which makes noise, but more importantly, implies to Fnatic that Yoru is there. Now all that's left is to secure the win, since Fnatic no longer have an actual reason to search for the real Yoru hiding in tower.
So Xiao potentially...
It's got the fake as well in main.
Notice. Oh, it's nice stuff here. An Angel just laying the trap, laying in wait. They look none the wiser to this, and look at all the attention being drawn to the other side. An Angel finally shows his hand, takes down Alfair, but now the time's on his side. But he does need to check on this one, because Enzo, he's actually come off the defuse as well, gets to halfway. Angel's surely won this round. I don't think he can lose it at this point. The time is there, and it's perfect work from Angel. That is the brilliance of Yoru in play, and with Angel at the helm.
Before we end the video, I want to do two things. First, another thank you and reminder to check out the sponsor of today's video, War Thunder. It's available for free on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Make sure you click the link in the description or pinned comment below to receive your free massive bonus pack with your sign up. That's premium vehicles, in-game currency, and more just for using my link. Second, what did you think of the video? If you're a longtime viewer, then you'll know that this is quite the switch up from my usual compilations with no commentary. Since getting demonetized, my goal is now to continue uploading in this new style, so the channel can eventually remonetize. What that also means, unfortunately, is that all my old videos and compilations before this one will need to be deleted. So unless something changes, this video will be the new oldest video on this channel. Here's some more videos down the line, and once again, thank you so much for watching.